I feel like it violates my constitutional rights in certain circumstances.
We have an agreement to 2 issues, and the rest of the issues are contested.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and announce the agreed portions and then call the parties.
All right.
The parties agree that medical support will be provided through the government plan, and that cash medical support will be $56 a month beginning July 1st, 2023. And the father, Laquan Williams, agrees that he will be responsible for court costs for today. That's the extent of the agreement. I'll go ahead and call the mother. I call Brianna Jackson. Miss Jackson, yes. Could you state your full name?
Brianna Jackson.
Ma'am, did you hear the announcement regarding agreed portions of this order?
Yes.
And are you in agreement to those terms?
Correct.
Okay, and that was regarding the medical support and court costs?
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, make sure that you respond with either a yes or a no, and not just for the court record.
Yes.
Thank you. I pass the witness. The state calls Laquan Williams. Mr. Williams, could you state your full name?
Laquan Williams.
And sir, did you hear the announcement regarding the agreed portions of this order?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And sir, are you in agreement to the terms of this proposed order regarding medical and court costs?
Yes, ma'am.
Pass the witness. And Your Honor,
Court accepts the agreed portion. Yes, ma'am.
I would like to recall Brianna Jackson. I call the mother, Brianna Jackson. Miss Jackson, what's the name of the child that you have with Laquan Rashad Williams?
Elijah Williams.
And how old is Elijah?
7.
Your Honor, permission to share my screen.
Oh goodness. Ms. Phillip, it'll take me a minute to do that. What is this for, an exhibit?
Yes, Your Honor, it was just for the pay record.
Okay, so court will take judicial notice of the pleadings and the attached payment record. And you can proceed from there with your updated request of a judgment, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Miss Jackson, would you be in agreement to a child support judgment of $16,147.06 as of May 31st, 2023?
I'm not understanding your question.
Yes. Are you asking for a judgment in that amount?
What do you mean by a judgment? Like to get, so I can get the arrears?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. Yes, I am.
Okay. And ma'am, are you asking that Mr. Williams pay that off at $200 a month beginning July 1st, 2023?
Yes.
And ma'am, are you asking for a medical support judgment of $0 as of May 31st, 2023?
Medical support? No. I thought the $56 was the medical support.
Yes, that's correct, ma'am. That will be the current medical support, but the state is requesting a judgment for past due medical support of $0.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And ma'am, are you in agreement to a dental support judgment of $0 as of May 31st, 2023?
Like what you mean by he did not pay this at all?
No, it means that there was no previous dental support ordered.
Yes, there was no previous dental support order.
Okay. And ma'am, are you asking that the order from 2016 be modified today?
No, I'm not asking for that.
Okay. And ma'am, do you understand that Mr. Williams is asking that his income be based off of minimum wage?
I understand that's what he's asking for.
Okay. And ma'am, to your knowledge, does he have any other children?
From my knowledge, he does have a new child.
Okay, so one other child?
Yes.
And ma'am, the state has calculated child support at $192 a month beginning July 1st, 2023. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes, I am.
And ma'am, are you asking that your non-disclosure continue?
Yes.
Okay. And ma'am, do you have any safety concerns with Mr. Williams?
No.
Do you have any concerns about him having your address and phone number?
No.
She just said that she's agreeing to the non-disclosure finding to continue, Ms. Phillip.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Mhm.
I call Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, are you in agreement to the judgment amount of $16,147.06?
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, ma'am.
Okay, and sir, can you tell the court why you don't agree to the child support judgment?
Basically, I feel like it's just been past, like, outdated for, my contract for my child support has been outdated since it first began. I've been charged child support 20% from when I last worked for the state of Texas. And I have not worked for the state of Texas since May of 2017. And yet you guys have still been charging me all these years on that same equivalent, amount. And I feel like that's, I've been through a lot, like these last few years, from via jobs, family situations, just hardships, major hardships in my life, these past few years, which I explained to Brianna as well. And, I try to, tell her, talk to her, communicate to her as an adult, and that just didn't work at all. She just pretty much just put me down.
Mr. Williams, it's not a narrative. So unless you got the order modified or the state got the order modified, it continues to run at that rate against you. So is there any other reason that under Texas law would not be correct?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it violates my constitutional rights and in certain circumstances.
Okay, next question, Ms. Phillip.
Okay, Mr. Williams, are you in agreement to the medical support judgment of $0?
Correct.
And are you in agreement to the dental support judgment of $0?
Correct.
Sir, are you asking that your support be based off of what you could earn making minimum wage?
That's what you guys, required. Well, entitled, whatever you want to say it. That's what you guys had, asked. Based
Sir,
off.
are you disabled at this time?
I am not disabled. I am a stay-at-home father as well.
Okay, and sir, do you understand that if you're not disabled and you're not incarcerated, that the state would have to calculate support at least based off what you can earn on minimum wage?
Correct.
And sir, is it correct that you have one other child?
That's correct.
And sir, do you agree to the child support amount of $192?
I do not.
And can you tell the court why you don't agree to the child support amount?
Because at the moment I'm a stay-at-home father and I just feel like that's a little bit much at the moment. With me being currently unemployed, it's well,
And sir, are you in agreement to the non-disclosure for the mother being continued?
Right, correct.
Okay,
Okay.
pass a witness.
Based on Texas law, the judgment is proper unless an order has changed that amount. Like today, it will be changed. It continues to run against you. So the proposed amount will be entered regarding the child support arrears, as well as it runs with interest. The state law interest is $80 a month. The state is requesting and mother is requesting $200 a month to pay that back, and I will reduce that to $160 a month beginning July 1. Child support in Texas If you are not disabled, I can base it on minimum wage, gave you credit for the one other child, it will be $192 beginning July 1. Even with you being a stay-home father. Medical support, $56, and non-disclosure finding continues. Ms. Phillip, is there anything else you need for your order?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you both are free to go. Have a great day.
Can I
If you
talk to
disagree with my ruling, you can appeal my decision. You would have to file it yourself or hire your own private attorney. The Attorney General's office only represents the state of Texas and does not represent either of you. Unless a district court judge changes this order, this becomes an order immediately with or without your signature. If you have any questions, you can discuss that with the Attorney General's office. You both are free to go, and you both will receive a copy of the order via your email today.